Hi there. So unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably got a fair grasp of what's going on in the UK and the whole world right now. Coronavirus, COVID-19, lockdown, quarantine. Sounded like I was starting a rap. But if you have been living under a rock, Patrick Star style, just stay there. Stay under the rock. Stay in your home. And wash your hands. If you don't wash your hands, then that's a very bad habit. Okay, I've not made videos for a while. I'm getting back into the groove of it. I'm gonna make some dumb jokes along the way. You'll just have to bear with me. So, what is this video? Who fucking knows? What is anything anymore, you know? Anyway, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, I'll see you next time. No, that's not the end of the video. Before I get into the meat of this video, I do want to do some, plugging up top. I really hope that is not slang for anything I don't know about. If you're looking for something to do during this lockdown, might I suggest that you read my latest comic, the first issue of Something Blue. This is a new title that I've launched for my Random Jot comics. If I do say so, it's pretty cool. I really like the characters and the concept behind it, and I really hope that people other than me will like it as well. So, shameless self-promotion out of the way. What is this video about? What is this video about? Times, they are very strange right now. We're all stuck at home, and I had a little think to myself, what can I do during this lockdown? I mean, it's a lot of free time I have on my hands now, and I am a writer, self-diagnosed. So you'd think maybe I could get ahead on some of my works in progress, right? Yeah, do some of my writing works, or other than that, I could just keep procrastinating those until the lockdown is over, and instead make a playlist. So I've compiled a bunch of songs into a playlist, a top 10 playlist. For songs to help you forget about what is going on in the world right now. Number 10, End of the World by Daylight. Daylight are a Spanish pop-punk band, and this is from their album, what's it called? Not Without a Fight, I think? Which is a very good album, I really enjoy it. Quite underground, very underrated in my opinion. The song End of the World, I think, really deserves its spot here for the line, "Tonight here ends the world." Certainly does feel that way. At number 9, we've got Is Anybody Out There by the Downtown Fiction. The lead singer Cameron Leary heartfeltly sings, "Oh, is anybody out there? I'm reaching out." And indeed, we all are reaching out in various ways, putting entertainment out into the world, Skyping, probably some other stuff as well. And it's like, is anybody out there? Look outside the window. No, there's not. There's not, Cameron. There's nobody out there, because they're all staying at home during the lockdown, which is what they should be doing. Good on the gold star. I don't have a gold star, but you can imagine. Number 8! Here we go again! It's Complicated by A Day to Remember, and I think we can all relate to the opening lines of this song. Here I go again. Another night of feeling bummed. I keep to myself, avoid the sun, and cancel plans with everyone. Yeah, been cancelling a lot of plans. Download Festival got cancelled. Slam Dunk Festival got postponed. I will say avoiding the sun is a supposedly not the thing to do. I think getting sun rays is good. But look, like I say, I'm not a doctor. The only thing I've ever diagnosed is myself as a writer. Do take any advice I'm giving with a grain of salt. I am not a medic. That's not my favoured D&D class. Number 7, The Swarm by Yumi at 6. Their standalone song, which they made, I believe, to promote a theme park, a Thorpe Park ride. This one obviously gets on the list for the line, "This is the end of the world. I cannot bear to watch it burn." And I think that really helps us to take our minds off what's going on in the world right now. Can you believe we're at number 6 already? This song is The Fever. When the summer is gone, it won't be long till someone's got the fever. Now this is one of their lesser known songs. It's from an EP they did between albums. The summer is gone, it won't be long till somebody's got the fever creeping up inside. Well, yeah. You know, I once had a dream about the Academy Years. Gonna go on a little tangent here. The Academy Years were playing a set in the lunch area of my college building, which in itself is a little strange. And I was in the crowd, I was singing along, and then they picked a random person out of the crowd to come and sing the next song for them, not with them. And they picked me, and I went up on stage, and they began to play Days Like Masquerades, which is another one of their songs. And I remember in the dream hearing the opening riff and going, shit, I don't know the words to this one. And it was very embarrassing for me because they are like one of my favourite bands, and I just like made a fool of myself in front of them. And that's probably one of the worst dreams I've ever had. But you know what? I don't think I'm gonna be facing that situation in real life because they broke up, the bastards. Also, they're probably in lockdown right now. Number 5, we're halfway through this. Good job if you made it this far. I'm struggling. Infection by BEARTOOTH, self-explanatory. I mean, the chorus goes like, it's taken over my body, so contagious. It's seeping into my blood, and I can taste it. Now, I'm not quite sure if that is how blood works, but you know what, it does fit with the rhyming scheme, so I'll let you off, Caleb. I had to resist the temptation to put more than one BEARTOOTH song on this list, because let's face it, their entire last album was called Disease. It could have, that album just could have been the list, and like the opening song has a line that says, sickness is in season. Guess what? They predicted the future. Sickness is in season. Who knew? Number 4, The Fever. Now, I know what you're thinking, Tom. You already said The Fever, that was number 6, you fucking idiot! Well, guess what? This is another song called The Fever, but it's by a different band, it's a different song, it just has the same name. This is The Fever by The Gallery. I got the fever in me, you got... The Gallery is sort of like a soft rock, folk rock band that I got very into during A-levels. The Fever was one of the tracks from their second album, what's it called? Restless? Restless. Tell you what, I'm feeling pretty damn restless stuck in this house. Oh boy! You can tell, can't you? You can tell it's been a while since I've made a video. It's all the weirdness has been bottled up and it's now just coming out. I've got the fever in me, do you got the fever in you? Which I'm sure is a conversation some people are having right now. And if you do indeed have the fever in you, stay at home, self-isolate, quarantine yourself, god damn it, wash your hands! Couldn't find a song that I knew called Wash Your Hands, but if I had found that, that would be on here. And do you know what? I, being a man, have been in the men's toilets at pubs, and the way some adult men behave in there, it's like, do you think the sinks are for decoration? Wash your goddamn hands, not just when there's a pandemic on, all the friggin' time, especially if you've just been to the goddamn bathroom. Okay, that's something that's been on my chest for a while, I feel. Kind of just let it out there, got on my soapbox for a while, and speaking of soapboxes, wait, I've lost my list. That's not the only thing I've lost. Whew. Number 3, we're really getting into the nitty-gritty of this playlist here. We're getting into the top 3, the podium at the end of the race, the bronze, silver, gold segment of the show. More caffeine, that's what I need. Now the whole world is full of it. You're in a bunker and jumping in. Party on Apocalypse by Newfound Glory. A very weirdly apt song to describe the current situation, given it was written in 2017, I believe. It was from their album Make Me Sick, which, have to be honest, I didn't like as much as some of their other albums, but the new songs that they've come out with recently, Greatest of All Time and Nothing to Say, that's the other one, the latest 2 songs, they are blowing my mind. It's like a return to the old school sound, I'm really digging it. So yeah, Make Me Sick was underwhelming for me, but Forever and Ever Times Infinity, which I think is the name of the new album, I'm looking forward to that one. That is gonna be a jam, something to put on repeat while I hunker down in the bunker. Speaking of, now the whole world is full of it. Build a bunker and jump in it. After everyone self-destructs, pop the hatch and we'll climb back up. Yeah, I mean, it feels like that, doesn't it? The fun thing about compiling this playlist is the existential dread that comes with it. Number 2 now, the runner-up. And this is actually the first song that I thought of while compiling this playlist. This was very nearly first place, because it's like, pretty much every line in this song is describing the current mood, the March 2020 mood. This is Cabin Fever by Rome. The opening track for the, well actually no, it's the second track if you, it depends on whether you count intro tracks really. Like, do you? Let me know in the comments if you count intro tracks as actual tracks on the album, because it's like, it's not really a song, is it? It's just like a bit of build-up before the, like Cabin Fever is the opening track, but it's not the first track on the album. The first track is the intro, and that's just like a bit of radio noise flicking through the radio, and it's like, you asked for it, here's Rome, and then boom, the album proper starts. And so like, Cabin Fever is the second track on the album, like when you look on Spotify or iTunes, or like even on the track listing on the back of the album, but it's like, it is the first track, it's the opening track. So the line from Cabin Fever that really sticks with me, Cabin Fever, lock me up inside, I'm a permanent fixture. Indoors where I reside. Indoors is where I'm currently residing. Also, another thing about Cabin Fever is it's just a fucking bop, man. I love this song, I love this whole album. It's got good vibes, and it's got Deadweight on it, which is just their best song. I'm sorry, it is. R.I.P. in Pieces is another Rome song I really like. But anyway, look, I'm getting ahead of myself. I can't just go on naming things I like about the band Rome all day. Actually, I can, but I won't. Why not? Because I've got to finish this goddamn playlist for you guys. I've got to get to the #1 song on this list. I had a think, and there really couldn't be any other song than this to fill the #1 spot. So let's hear it. Let's all get ready for the #1 spot on this list. 3, 2, 1, go! Is Down with the Sickness by Disturbed. Of course it is, because many people are down with the sickness, that being the coronavirus. COVID-19 if you want to sound smart. COVID-19 if you're just really into crows. So there you go. That's my list for quarantine songs. Man, this has been a weird year. A weird video as well on my part. That's my fault, but I feel like in the overall scheme of this year in general, this is just but a drop in the ocean. And I think it's a good idea to jam out to a playlist during a time of crisis like this, where it very much feels almost like the world is ending. Like All Time Low once said, everybody knows there's a party at the end of the world. Should have put that one on the list. Right, I'm at the end of my coffee and my wits, so that'll do it for this video. Let me know in the comments what your favourite quarantine songs are. And hey, if you like this video, why not just give it a thumbs up? Just a little thumbs up. It doesn't take long to do, and it does help out my channel analytically. If you're new here, why not go hit that subscribe button? It's free. And you're gonna be in lockdown for a while, you may as well. You may as well subscribe to this channel and watch some of the other nonsense that I've made. There's a lot of it, a lot of nonsense on this channel, and there's gonna be more. So that's all for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, guys, and as always, I'll see you in my next one. Wow, I just really let loose on that. I really went feral in this video, I feel. Yeah.